Ever felt like a breakup actually hurt like a punch to the gut, or a headache you couldn't shake? That's not just a metaphor. Your brain literally processes heartbreak using the same neural pathways it uses for physical pain. In this video, we'll explore the surprising science of emotional pain, how heartbreak mimics physical injury in your brain, and what you can do to heal faster using real neuroscience-backed tools. Let's dive in. Let's start with this. Heartbreak isn't just emotional, it's neurological. When you experience a breakup, rejection, or deep loss, your brain doesn't neatly file that under feelings. It reacts as if you've been physically wounded. Studies show that the same areas activated during physical pain, like the anterior, cingulate cortex and the insula up during emotional distress. Study 1, a landmark 2022 study from Columbia University used fMRI scans to observe individuals who had recently gone through breakups. When shown photos of their ex-partners, their brains showed activity in the secondary somatosensory cortex, the same area responsible for processing physical pain. The researchers concluded that romantic rejection is experienced as literal pain in the brain. So why does this happen? Evolution. We're social creatures. In our evolutionary past, being rejected or cast out could be life-threatening. So our brains evolved to treat emotional loss as a critical warning signal. That intense pain. It was designed to motivate you to restore connection, just like physical pain urges you to protect an injury. What's happening chemically? Heartbreak leads to a drop in dopamine and serotonin neurotransmitters responsible for pleasure, reward, and mood. That's why you feel unmotivated, tired, and sometimes physically sick after a breakup. At the same time, the stress hormone cortisol spikes. You might get headaches, tight muscles, digestive issues. Your body thinks it's under attack. Study 2, a 2023 study in the Journal of Neuroscience found that people with higher cortisol levels post-breakup had a harder time emotionally regulating for up to 3 months. Those who engaged in mindfulness and social support activities showed a faster return to emotional baseline. And then there's oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Oxytocin is released when we hug, cuddle, or fall in love. During a breakup, oxytocin drops off sharply, leaving you feeling lonely and disconnected. Your brain goes into withdrawal, craving the emotional connection it lost, like an addiction. This is why heartbreak can be obsessive. It's not weakness, it's chemistry. Your brain's default mode network, DMN, which activates during self-reflection and rumination, also gets louder during heartbreak. This is the network that replays memories, rehashes conversations, and obsesses over what went wrong. The more you engage it, the more pain you feel. Rumination feeds emotional injury. So how can we rewire this? First, recognize that emotional pain is real pain. This isn't about getting over it. It's about healing a wound your brain treats as physical. Here's where the science offers hope. Mindfulness and meditation reduce activity in the DM. By practicing presence, you interrupt the endless replay. Social connection, even with friends or pets, boosts oxytocin and reduces cortisol. Reframing techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy help shift your mental narrative. Latest study number 3. A 2024 UCLA study found that participants who practiced daily 10-minute gratitude journaling experienced significantly lower levels of emotional pain post-breakup, along with improved sleep and motivation. Now, let's bust some heartbreak myths. Myth 1. Time heals all wounds. Truth. Time alone helps, but intentional practices like reflection, connection, and movement heal faster. Myth 2. You have to stay friends with your ex to move on. Truth. Neuroscience shows that repeated exposure to triggering stimuli, like social media stalking or texting, reactivates pain circuits. Myth 3. If you still feel pain, you're weak. Truth. Pain is your brain's normal response to attachment loss. The stronger the bond, the more intense the response. The role of mirror neurons in heartbreak. Mirror neurons help us empathize and feel others' emotions. But after heartbreak, they can amplify your pain by mimicking what you imagine your ex is feeling, or worse, imagining that they feel nothing at all. This imaginative empathy can create an emotional loop where your brain keeps hurting itself with imagined scenarios. Becoming aware of this loop helps you detach and heal. Action plan: how to help your brain heal from heartbreak. Digital detox. Avoid checking their social media. Give your brain a chance to stop reinforcing the pain loop. Move daily. Exercise boosts serotonin and dopamine. Connect authentically. Lean into supportive friendships and spend time with people who listen and uplift you. Practice mindfulness. Try guided meditations that focus on grief and letting go. Journal with intention. Write not just about what hurts, but what you're learning. Avoid re-exposure. Limit music, movies, and environments that trigger memories. Try novelty. New experiences help your brain form new neural pathways and emotional associations. Sleep and nourish. Proper rest and a nutrient-rich diet give your brain the tools to recover. Heartbreak isn't just in your head, it's in your brain, your body, your chemistry. But the pain isn't forever. The same way you recover from a broken bone, you can recover from a broken heart with the right care, support, and intention. So if you're in it right now, know this: it's valid, it's real, and you're healing even if it doesn't feel like it. Like this video if you learned something new. Comment below with your personal insights or healing tips. And subscribe for more science-backed videos on how the brain and heart collide and recover. You're not broken. You're becoming. See you in the next one.